Good morning, everyone. At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Cheryl. She will lead us in our opening meditation this morning.
Good morning. I think everybody here has done this before. We're just going to be quiet and go to our center. And just take some deep breaths. And as we breathe out, let's just relax all the little muscles around the eyes and the scalp. And as we breathe out through the mouth, let's just go down through the neck, the shoulders, just releasing. And as we just breathe at our own pace, we feel that relaxation going down through the torso and the arms. And down through the rest of the body, through the legs, and through the feet. Until we just feel this wave of peace passing over us. And we begin to focus on that single eye in the forehead as we come into our inner space. And we let go and go deeper into our inner space. And here in this inner space, we feel our power. We feel all love. We feel gratitude. And in this inner space, we know that we have enough. We are doing enough. And that we are enough. And here in this inner space, let us envision something that we really, really want. Let's picture it. Let's feel it. as we turn this over to Spirit, we say thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. As we release, we let go, and we let our good come to us. Thank you, Spirit. And now, as we begin to breathe deeply again, we start to come back into this time and place feeling joyful, happy, and enthused, and ready to meet the week. And when you're ready, just take a deep breath and come back into this time and space.
All right, now can you all please stand and let us read together our vision and mission of the Declaration of Principles. Our mission statement: CSL West Georgia is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. Declaration of Principles: I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now and I rejoice in it, and so it is.
Remain standing, please, and we're going to sing our congregational for this month. It's called How Could Anyone Ever Tell You? How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. Let's sing it again. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. So you can sing this to someone here, or someone who's not here, someone you love. How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you're less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. Thank you.
And now we will have our reading by Ms. Marsha Moore. You look pretty.
Good morning. How is everyone doing this morning? Awesome. My reading this morning is coming from the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. And I'm reading, I looked at, he has it organized by dates. And I looked at today's date and I was like, I kind of like the date for, the message for June 22nd. So we're just going to go ahead in time. And it's called Spiritual Fishing. And the subtitle is Honesty is the Net by which we fish the deep. Though we are taught to make plans and keep them, and though we work our way through pre-designed courses of study to receive credentials and degrees, our attempts at real living don't happen this way. For me, finding where I fit in the world feels a lot like spiritual fishing. The vast, mysterious ocean of experience keeps calling, and whether it is by buckets of questions or nets of honesty, I keep hauling up food from the days. I keep hauling in the shells and pearls and seaweed from a common depth that no one can see. And then I spend my time cleaning what I've found and hearing what it has to say. In this way, everyone alive must fish, and this requires stillness and patience and a willingness to drift, for we never know where deep things live. Even our efforts to know ourselves resembles this process, for much of who we are lives cleanly below the surface, and each must be nourished from what lives below if we are to survive. Paradoxically, our essential feelings and personal truths live below like fish, not wanting to be caught. But spiritual fishing yields spiritual food. And the secret nourishment of eating what lives within us is that to eat what lives in our shell, we must open that shell. And eating what swims below our surface lets us see what the perspective of with the perspective of the deep. In truth, every person I have ever loved and every path I have been called to has shown itself to me after fishing in the waters of my spirit, which, entered deep enough, is the ocean of all spirit. I believe we are all connected there, and only by this communion of bringing up and taking in what lives within us can we hope to uncover our common purpose of being. In committing to this honest practice, wisdom becomes the very good net of mindful heart, though which we rinse and claim the smallest of shells, those hidden castings that hold both food and pearls. So it is.
Thank you, Marsha. We got a song for you this morning. We're going to wake everybody up, get everybody moving, and glad they're here and all that, right, Connie? Right. This is a song by Daniel Damon. I rode the elevator with him at the Positive Music Festival. Yeah, he was really nice. Why won't you play? But why won't it play? Here we go. Here we go.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, Connie.
All right, well, let's put our hands together on this one.
Yeah.
All right.
I bet Shauna's going to dance. Pregnant women dance, don't they? Oh.
Yeah.
Right time.
I'm just where I'm supposed to be.
I'm in the right place, yeah, at the right time. Yeah. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm
in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time.
I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's see some smiles out there, okay? In the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be.
Are you?
You're in the right place at the right time. You are just where you're supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Yes, we're not through. That's time for everybody to sing. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. You sing with us now. My soul is welcome here. And your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Oh, yes. My soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. Woo! We did it! Wasn't that fun? Yes.
All right, so today's speaker is Ms. Dorothea Gates. Dorothea is CSL's West Georgia Board President. She tags teams with Marsha in the Media Operations Center. She has been a part of this teaching for 19 years. Paul Gagne, former minister of Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta, had been her teacher. She is a 10-year veteran of the U.S. Navy. She is a former member of Toastmasters. Dorothea has been leading individuals through challenging personal experiences as a life coach, public speaker, and author for the past 30 years. Dorothea is the author of the book and cards called Insight Without Change is Meaningless, the book Creating Love and Healing the Broken Heart with Forgiveness, and bonus prosperity meditation. She is the author of 7 wisdom card decks. The cards are on display and can be purchased after service. Dorothea has a weekly blog talk radio show called Insight Without Change is Meaningless. Conversations with Clairvoyant Dorothea, featured every Monday at 8 p.m. Please welcome Ms. Dorothea Gates to the podium.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for the warm welcome. I want to start with just an affirmative prayer. So I'm going to start with an affirmative prayer, and then I'm going to do a special Ernest Holmes meditation afterwards, or what he calls a meditation. What I know to be true is that God is all there is. There's only one power, one presence, one life, and that God's life, and it is perfect. It's perfect because that is my life now. I live and move and have my being in that perfect life. I express as the one power, the one presence, the one life of God. That means the qualities, attributes of God: love, peace, joy, abundance, balance, wholeness. These are my qualities and traits. They're my divine nature. And this is what is true for my life, expressing as these qualities, as these traits. That's what I'm focused on. That's why I put my attention on, because this is how I wish to live my life. This is what I expect, I anticipate my experience to be: love, joy, peace, harmony, wholeness, happiness, balance. All these divine traits are mine and more. What's true of God is true of me. I give immense thanks for this. I am grateful because this is really a way of life. I am grateful that I know that this is really a way of life. I release this and let it go, and so it is. I give thanks for Reverend Cynthia, for she is the inspiration for this week's talk. If you're out there, Reverend Cynthia. Okay, I had a favorite doll. Did you guys have a favorite doll or a favorite toy or a favorite truck? I had a favorite doll named Tubsy. She was designed to play in the bathtub. She would waddle and dance. She would splash and kick her legs. She was the reason I bathed. Bath time was fun with Tubsy. I wanted to take a bath. Tubsy was a pretty hefty doll. And she would sit in the tub without any help, and she was my bath mate. One day, Tubsy's battery started to die down. Who wanted to take a bath? Not I. My bath mate was just in the tub like an anchor. She didn't do anything. It wasn't fun anymore. All the endless laughter, my anchor. But what didn't need batteries, and that was lots of fun, was tag. Playing tag. Tag, you're it. Running and trying to catch the neighborhood kids, because no one wanted to be it. No one wanted to be it. Everyone wanted to run. It was the best cardio ever. Oh my God, all that cardio, all that endless running. My neighborhood was just a flutter with hearing kids laugh and play and lie because they were it. No, I'm not it. You are it. This brings back fond memories. Tag. Tag reminds me of a story I once heard. A story I heard long ago. And I'm going to try my very best to translate it, recollect. So bear with me. Once upon a time, in a small village, nestled amidst the rolling hills, there lived a wise, compassionate elder named Amara. Amara was known far and wide for her immense capacity to love and understand others. She had a heart that radiated warmth and a spirit that uplifted those all around her. One day, a curious young child named Kai approached Amara and asked, "How is it that you have so much love and compassion to give? It seems endless, like a never-ending river." Amara smiled, her eyes shimmering with wisdom. She replied, Dear sweet Kai, love and compassion are like a magical game of tag. The game, tag, you're it. In this game, when one person catches another, they become it. And they have the opportunity to spread love and compassion to someone new. Now, Kai's eyes widened with intrigue and bewilderment as Amara continued her tale. You see, Kai, love and compassion are not meant to be kept for oneself. They are gifts meant to be shared, like soft breezes that carries the fragrance of blooming flowers across the meadow. Amara's words resonated deeply with Kai's young heart. Inspired by the story, Kai set out into the world, determined to be a beacon of love and compassion. With every act of kindness, Kai passed on the torch of love. Just like in the game of tag, you're it. As the days turned into weeks and into months and into years, Kai's act of love and compassion spread far and wide. The people who received Kai's kindness were touched by the warmth and the understanding they felt. They in turn became the new tag and carried the flame of love forward, touching the lives of others. The cycle continued, creating a ripple effect of love and compassion that touched every corner of the village. People began to understand the power they held within themselves to make a difference in the world, to be the tag, to want to be the tag, and pass on the gift of love to others. And so the game of tag, you're it, became a metaphor for a life well lived. Each person had the opportunity to catch love and compassion, and in doing so, they became the tag that could transform the lives of others. It was a gentle reminder that love and compassion had no limits, and the more they are shared, the brighter they shine. From that day forward, the village embraced the wisdom of Amara and the spirit of tag, you're it. They understood that in a world where love and compassion are freely given, every person had a chance to be it and make a difference in someone's life. And so, the parable of Tag Your It continues to inspire generations, reminding us of all the incredible power we hold within ourselves to spread love and compassion with one act at a time. I love that story. I hope I did it justice, but I love that story. I love movies. Scary movies, but I love movies. I don't get to watch them as much as I used to. But I do remember a movie with Denzel Washington in it. How could we not? Denzel Washington played in this wonderful movie. It was scary, it was sinister, but it was something about this movie it stirred something in me that was powerful. It was about this invisible entity that would travel from person to person to person like a whisper and would talk to you through you, through you, through you. The same conversation kept going through person. This movie it made a huge impact on me. And this movie, I sat there watching it, intrigued, but I was thinking at the same time, Hollywood could have done this differently. This movie could have been so much better and less scarier if the entity was a universal presence that walked and spoke and floated through each person. Yes, this invisible power could have been a huge momentum in this story. This power could have went through person to person to person and lit up their soul. You can actually see the light in them or emanate in them. And whatever state of emotions they would be in, they would now feel joy, happiness, hope, fulfillment. And this would be their new mindset. Just a tap on the shoulder, a touch on the hand, and this power would go through each individual, inspiring ideas, motives to do whatever the joy they ever wanted to do, whatever the dream they wanted to do. This invisible power would have done it with the touch of someone who has the light within them. This is an awakening. And this is a real thing. We do have this ability, but Hollywood could have really expanded on this movie. With the joy and the sense and the hope, this would have been an amazing movie. Denzel probably would be Oprah if he'd done something like that. But imagine a world where the boundaries of reality are blurred, where the mundane becomes extraordinary, and where the power of imagination knows no limits. In this world, the game of tag becomes a canvas for creativity where we can unleash our inner superheroes, mythical creatures, or even intergalactic explorers. With each tag, we transcend the ordinary and dive deep into the realm of infinite possibilities. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. In this enchanted playground, wow, the power of good in the universe guides our every move. Every tag becomes an act of kindness, friendship, and compassion. Wouldn't it be nice? We use our power of imagination to envision not just physical tags, but tags that bring joy, laughter, positive change. We tag others with superpowers to uplift their spirits and heal their hearts and inspire them to spread love and kindness as well. As we immerse ourselves in this imaginative journey, we realize that the power of good is not limited to the game itself. It extends beyond the boundaries of our play and permeates the world around us. Our collective imagination becomes a catalyst for positive change. As we envision a world where everyone is treated with respect, where empathy and understanding prevail, and where acts of kindness are the norm, by infusing the game of tag with the power of the imagination and the power of good, we create an inclusive and united environment. We celebrate diversity, embracing the unique protectiveness and perspectives and ideas each player brings to the game. We learn to collaborate, collaborate, to support one another and uplift each other's spirits. We recognize that our individual powers are amplified when we come together as a team and create a ripple effect of goodness that reverberates far beyond the boundaries of any game. In the game of tag, the concept of assessing the power for good, as mentioned by Ernest Holmes, can be related in a few ways. And let me tell you. Empowering others. Empowering others. When playing tag, one person is it, and their goal is to tag others to make them it. By accessing a power for good, you can create and use this opportunity to empower others. Instead of trying to tag others forcefully, you can choose to uplift and support them. You can encourage them to be their best and help them discover their own unique abilities and strengths. Another way is a positive influence. As you play tag, you have the ability to influence the game and the energy with it. By accessing the power for good, you can bring positivity to the game. You can be the source of encouragement, fairness, kindness. Your actions and words can inspire others to play with integrity and create a harmonious atmosphere. Tag is a great game. Another way, and we all know this way, mindset and visualization. Did I say it correctly? Visualization. Accessing a power for good also involves your mindset and visualization. In the game of tag, you can visualize yourself as a beacon of positivity and empowerment, like Cheryl said in her meditation. You can imagine yourself radiating a positive energy that spreads to others and creates a joyful, inclusive environment. By holding this mindset visualization, you can manifest the power for good and make positive impact on the game. When we add the power of imagination to the game of tag, it becomes even more exciting and meaningful experience. Just imagine this. Instead of just running and tagging, you pretend to be a superhero with incredible abilities. You can come up with all sorts of imaginative scenarios, like tagging others with superpowers that bring joy, laughter, positive change. It's all about letting your creativity flow and making the game truly a unique, memorable experience. But it's not just about having fun and being imaginative. No. By encouraging everyone to use their imagination, we can create an inclusive and united environment. Repetition is the key. By encouraging everyone to use their imagination, we can create an inclusive and united environment. Everyone gets to express themselves freely, to contribute their own ideas to the game. It's all about coming together and collaborating, emphasizing the power of good in the universe. And there are some exciting parts to your imagination. There's some really exciting parts. Your imagination can help you visualize every positive outcome that's going on with you in this present moment. Every positive outcome that is going on with you in this present moment. You can imagine yourself having and doing and being what it is that you want. In this very moment, that's a part of the creative process. That's a part of the power for good that Ernest Holmes talks about. By visualizing the positive energy you can bring into the game, inspire yourself from this moment forward to be the change you want to be. Your imagination becomes a powerful tool to create a harmonious and uplifting personal life, outer life, family life, and universal life. Adding the power of imagination to the game of tag can enhance the experience and further align it with the concept of the power for good. There is a power for good in the universe. I can never stop thinking of that when Ernest Holmes says it. Wouldn't it be nice to imagine just that? Sitting and imagining all the good for people, just people you don't know, just imagining the good for people. It's a mental game of tag. Just people walking past, imagining them having these amazing lives. I imagine the most wonderful things for people in various states of their lives, which are visible to me and invisible to me. I've always done this. I've always imagined people with the most expensive good for their lives. It was always my form of creative play. Imagination allows you to transform the game and tag into a limitless adventure. Instead of simply running and tagging, which now we'll probably be exhausted, use your imagination. You can create this imaginative world. And this imagery and having superpowers that will bring you joy, laughter, and positive change. We all have built-in superpowers. We learned this in our class on Thursday nights, that we were made with this superpower stuff. You just have to activate it. And if you activate it and you get into the game of this imaginative play, the next time you see a homeless person, think of them as an undercover police officer. They're only doing that job because they're trying to catch the perps. I do that all the time. They're always undercover police officers, and they do it well. Which brings me to inclusivity and unity. Inclusivity and unity. Imagination can foster a sense of inclusivity and unity in the game of tag by encouraging everyone to use their imagination. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your extended family, your closest friends, your classmates. It's a gentle way of doing it where they don't even realize you're asking them to use their power of imagination. Sometimes you're just saying, wouldn't it be nice? The universe becomes a massive playground when you say, wouldn't it be nice? This promotes a sense of togetherness and collaboration as everyone contributes to the imaginative world of tag, emphasizing the power of good in the universe. We can't say this enough. We can't say this enough. Visualization of positive outcomes. I love that Cheryl put that in her meditation. But we can't say it enough because we walk out of here and we will not do it. Imagine. I usually call setting my intention. Sometimes I use my creative visualization or imagination as setting my intention. I'll walk out here and say, I am going to get the best seat in the restaurant. I am not going to have to wait. I set my intention. That's a form of creative visualization and positive outcomes. Imagination allows you to visualize positive outcomes in the game of tag, but it also allows you to set your intentions. You can imagine or set your intention that this world will become a joyful place for everyone, a respectful and supportive place towards everyone. By visualization and visualizing this power of energy, you can manifest this game to inspire others to do the same. Your imagination becomes a powerful tool to create harmonious and uplifting new environment. So let's combine the power of imagination with the power of good in the universe and make the game of tag an incredible experience. It's all about creativity, isn't it? Inclusivity and positive visualization. All of that is the game of tag. Let's bring our best selves to the game and create a ripple effect of goodness all around the world. Ready to play? So the boldness of being different, the boldness of choosing different, the boldness of walking your knowledge, the boldness of knowing you are the power for good in this world. Remember, you have to be bold. You have to be bold to love everyone. Remember, love is the foundation. Faith is the compass. And together they navigate the journey of the heart. I say to you, tag your it. Let's continue and make a difference in the world. Let's be the difference we want to see in the world. As Ernest Holmes would say, and imagine this is his voice. As I look out into my world, I see that there is nothing to fear. And as I look back into my own mind, I know there is nothing in me that is afraid. My thought is filled with confidence, with hope, with trust, and with acceptance of good. I expect the mirror of my experience to be filled with joy as I turn the magic lantern of my mind into great mind of spirit of the universe in which all things exist. I know that I am one with all peace, all power, and all good. I affirm the presence of good and experience everything. The guidance of love everywhere I go. I affirm that strength and enthusiasm and vitality. And so forever flow this through me. I affirm my union with God. And I know that there is nothing in this entire universe to be afraid of, nothing to avoid, nothing to run away from. I am at home in the universe. And the universe is with me, God, one with people, one with the perfect. This perfect abiding faith that knows no fear, oh my, I am happy. I am grateful to know the truth. And I release this truth out into the world where it should be, because I know it will not turn void. And so it is.
All right, I'm back. Hello. I have this song I'm going to sing for you this morning that's on my new CD, my new album, which is finished and has gone to press, and I should have in a few weeks. I'm very excited. Feels good to be done with it for a while, although I'm already thinking of songs I want to do that it didn't get on this one. But tag, you're it. I want you all to have new compassion, probably you already do, for homeless people. I went on a visitation to a detox center in Noonan several times and talked to several different men that had been homeless, and it touched my heart how they described homelessness. So I wrote this song for them and for us. There's a story I must tell. I hope you listen well. It's about 3 homeless men I met. My heart won't forget. I listened to their stories. They were addicts living on the street. And you may have passed them by. They said the hardest part of homelessness was the judgment and the contempt they saw in your eyes. When you see the homeless on the street, I hope you feel compassion, not disgust. Take a moment to remember they're God's children, just like us. So give a kind word, give a smile, and walk in their shoes for a while. Give $1, give a few, there before the grace of God goes me or you. They were once some mother's baby, some father's favorite child. They're someone's sister, someone's brother, before addiction led to heartache, led to pain, led to exile. Here's a story I must tell. You see them walk the streets of hell, and you judge them so you won't feel, and let their pain seem real. Next time, give a kind word, give a smile, walk in their shoes for a while. Give $1, give a few, there before the grace of God go me or you. There before the grace of God goes me or you.
All right, and now it's time for conscious giving to our community. Money is a spiritual activity. Spiritual giving is an opportunity to express our gratitude and open our consciousness to receive greater abundance. It is the practice of participating in the circulation of universal good. We have 3 ways to give here at CSL West Georgia. You can put cash or a check in the envelope found in the bulletin. You can donate online by accessing your personal Breeze account using the Breeze mobile app on your phone. You can also donate electronically with your phone by using the information found on the back of the bulletin. This information is also being placed in the chat window for our online viewers. If you donate online, either using your phone or your Breeze account, please put an online giving card in the collection plate to acknowledge your contribution. Excuse me. If you did not pick one up at the door, you can get one from the usher. Ms. Ursula will be passing around today. Now, as one consciousness for prosperity, let us say together, freely I give with a feeling of abundance, knowing that my gift blesses others and myself as well.
And so it is. Freely I give, freely I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. You can sing it with me. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Lovingly I give, lovingly I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. Consciously I give, consciously I give, giving from my heart and from my soul.
And together we say, I am grateful for the divine givingness circulating abundantly through my life, our community, and our world. All right, time for announcements. Our guest speaker next Sunday will be Diana Johnson, a practitioner from Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta. Diana loves to support others in healing through the creative power of mind and power to uncover the truth. Now for visitors, if anyone is with us today for the first time, please raise your hand so our usher can bring you a welcome packet, Ms. Ursula. Thank you. If anyone would like prayer support, we have prayer cards over on the round table next to the door. If you fill one out and put it in the white box, the cards will be collected at the end of the service and a treatment will be done for you during the week. And also, please connect with us on all of our social media platforms. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. The more you connect, the more visible we will be to others. And can we please stand for our closing?
Can I make a little announcement first?
Mhm.
Okay. Reverend Robin White is with us today and her sister Tammy. Please, everybody welcome Robin. She will be our speaker when? 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. That'll be fun. And she and I might even sing a song. We're talking about it. We're thinking about it.
All right, and let's stand and say our closing affirmation. We go forth today knowing that we are God's blessing in the world. Only good comes from us. Only good comes to us. And so it is.
And we like to make a circle and sing the peace song. We know the world needs peace. Let there be peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes. there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With spirit as a creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this be my soul.